Hello everybody, my name's Rhett. I'm coming to you today to celebrate. This is the 50th video in our student ministry playlist throughout COVID. This is the 50th video that we've made. This is the 50th video that has come out and been able to watch. And there have been some really good videos. There have been some videos, we'll call them average. There have been some pretty average videos that's come out throughout all this. There have been some funny ones, some serious ones, some sad ones, and just about everything in between. And so you're probably asking, all right, Rhett, is this a reason to celebrate? Or is this just something we want to forget? Is this just something that we want to say, hey, it happened, now let's never think about it again? And that's what we're going to be talking about over the next 3 weeks. We have a choice to make today when celebrating this video. We could look at this video and say, all right, everybody, we did it. We made it through this year. Now let's forget it and never think about it again. We could also choose to do something a little bit different. We could choose to do as Peter says in 1 Peter 1. "In all this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief and all kinds of trials. These have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith, of great worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed." We know that Peter had been through some persecution, but Christians all over had been persecuted. And we know that Paul's writing this to Jewish and Gentiles. So people through different walks who have come to Christ, who have faced trials and tribulations. We also know that this was a widespread message. This is a message that was spread through at least 5 different countries in Asia Minor. So this was a message that was going out to groups of people. In those groups, he talked about suffering. In those groups knew suffering. Kind of like what we've been through this past year. There have been pain and there have been sorrow. There have been things that we need to remember. I think it's important that we remember and that we mourn and we honor the things we've been through this past year. But we have a choice to make. We can sit here and feel bad for ourselves, or we can choose to do, as Peter says, and rejoice. We can celebrate that we've been through 50 videos. We can celebrate that through this time, families have had the opportunity to get closer. Through this time, we've seen that people have had an opportunity to slow down in a society where we never thought slowing down was ever going to be possible again. We can choose to rejoice through this time and have a positive attitude and have an opportunity to grow from it, to remember. Because focusing isn't forgetting. Focusing is choosing to look at the good that God's done throughout all this and celebrate. I pray that as we go through these next few weeks, where we're going to be in this series looking at what's happened this past year and how it changed our lives, hopefully for the better, I pray that we can have the attitude of celebration that God brought us through and that He never left us. So, here's the 50. And while I hope the next 50 are different than this 50, I want to continue to celebrate the good that God has done. And I hope you'll celebrate with me too. Hope to see you real soon, but until then, so long. Here's the 50.